The first half action was absolutely dominated by Canada as the score line read 18-4 at the half. Here is John St. John with a hit up, and he'll put the Wolverines on the glory line. Walsh goes to his left, and there is CJ Cardilano with nowhere to go. Looks like Enoch the Warrior Wamalwa is hurt and on the ground. Walsh goes to his right and finds Rizzo. He'll find Mike Schachter. Schachter, who has been involved with many Colonial Cup competitions in previous years. Here's Walsh now. Walsh looks like he'll do it alone. Walsh, yes, penetrates the line, bounces off of the defender, and will go in. Stubel almost there to stop him, but not enough as momentum took him over the glory line. Let's take a look at the Foster's replay. Here's Schachter now. You can see it in his eyes. He decided to go for it, and that's exactly what he just did. The veteran, Captain Matt Walsh. Lightning quick start to the second half as the Tomahawks got a try back within 2 minutes, and that bomb is allowed to bounce, and oh, it looks like, yes, it's mishandled and collected by King, who's Johnny on the spot. Stubel now will try and make them pay for that error, and he will plunge his way forward as the Tomahawks defend the glory line. Here's Fader now. He'll go to his right, he'll find Clancy. Clancy spins past one, spins past another. He's caught and held at bay. Back to the glory line goes the Tomahawks. Fader now at dummy half looks for options as the crowd is starting to get vocal here in Toronto, Canada. The ball comes out to Piatek, who bobbled it for a moment and is caught and wisely held on to it. Ball comes out to the Coyote. Matt Wiles, the captain, goes to his right, and Craig will earn his second of the match. Brace yourself! Brace yourself! Jonathan Craig does it again for the Wolverines, and what a feeling for him. Let's take a look at the Foster's replay and see exactly what happened there. Crucial mistake early on, and there's the Coyote who feeds it to Craig, who makes no mistake. Untouched at glory is Jonathan Craig. And that early mistake by the Tomahawks cost them dearly, as they were looking good in the second half. Got a quick try early on, but it's equalized as Craig penetrates the line in the corner and touches down for a second time at glory here in Toronto, Canada, in front of a hometown crowd of over 7,000. Beautiful try there. Jonathan Craig on. The coveted Colonial Cup is at stake, and the pride of North America is also at stake here as the Tomahawks are four-time defending Colonial Cup champions. Ooh, big collision there as Stubel looks to be hurt. He will move slowly here. Ball comes out to Piatek, who finds Skidmore. Skidmore with a try earlier in this match is taken to ground by a trio of Tomahawks, Schachter and Cardilano and company, to be precise. Skidmore moving slow now as Fader goes to his left. You find the Coyote, and the captain with a beautiful offload there. Unfortunately, immediately caught was the technician, Steve Piatek. Here is Fader now. He'll go to Captain Wiles, who skies the boot, touch the clouds, and oh, that is knocked backwards there into the arms of Tom Clancy. Clancy, yes, penetrates the line, and glorious are the Wolverines again. What a display, and another error by the Tomahawks, and you cannot make those type of errors. Let's take a look at exactly what happened. The Foster's replay will show it all. The captain, Matt Wiles, kicks it back there, was not handled. It was knocked backwards into the arms of Tom Clancy, and Clancy goes for glory and gets there. The coveted Colonial Cup is that much closer. Victory is minutes away There's King with the offload back to Clancy, and Tom Clancy, the machine, will penetrate the line. And what a try for him, what a feeling for the Wolverines as they continue to mount an impressive lead. There's the boot that Skyda was knocked back. Miller time there with credit, and King with hands, and he'll get it off to Tom Clancy, and the machine makes goal line dropout now as the USA find themselves in a whole heap of trouble. Here is the Irish bulldozer, Denny McCarthy, and the Bulldozers eventually wrapped up and taken the ground by Bellatoni and Captain Matt Walsh. Here's Stubble now. Stubble charges his way into the line with absolutely no fear, and John St. John with the big man Mike Schachter take him to ground. Ball comes out to Piatek. Piatek finds the Irish bulldozer, and the bulldozer will stretch over the line. The pride of Ireland and Canada, the Irish bulldozer, Denny McCarthy, does it for the Wolverines. Let's take a look at the Foster's replay to see exactly what happened. It looks like the Tomahawks were absolutely gassed there. And here's Piatek. Piatek unleashes the bulldozer, who eludes one, runs into the other one, and bulldozes his way over the glory line. Denny McCarthy. What a try from him as Stubble did well there to get himself into great position, and Denny McCarthy stretches over the line, bulldozes his way to glory for the Wolverines. Over 7,000 here in Toronto, Canada, to back their national team, the Team Canada Wolverines. Ball comes out to the Coyote, who finds Enoch the Warrior Wamalwa. He's still on his feet, eventually taking the ground. And meters away from the glory line are the Wolverines. Here's the captain, Matt Wiles. He'll go for it. And yes, he is credited with the try. He will go over the line. And Matt, the Coyote Wiles for Canada. Let's take a look at the Foster's replay there to see how he did what he did. Here's Wiles. He shoulders the ball now and just charges forward and finds a way to stretch over the line right in front of the ref, Paul Byrne. Here's another angle here as, yes, over the line with pure grit and determination. That's the attitude of our captain, Matt Wiles. Stuart Donlan's men are a new team. What an effort on display. There is no mercy rule here today as the Wolverines continue to accumulate points. Here's Skidmore now. Skidmore is eventually wrapped up and taken to ground by a duo of Tomahawks, Cardilano and company to be precise. Ball comes out to Braden Stubble. Stubble now, his cup spins around and eludes a defender or two and spun his way into the arms of a couple of others. Only a meter away from glory now are the Team Canada Wolverines. Here is Moody now. He'll go to Piatek, who pops a pass to Enoch, the Warrior, Wamalwa, and right down the guts. Right down the center stage of glory goes Enoch, the Warrior, Wamalwa. Unbelievable display here in Toronto, Canada, as over 7,000 here to root on their Team Canada Wolverines, and no one's going home yet. It's still glory time here in Toronto, Canada. Here's a Foster's replay. Untouched that glory goes Enoch the Warrior for his second of the match. And here's the replay, and just breaking ankles is Enoch the Warrior Wamalwa. Brace yourself, that's his second of the match. Beautiful try there. McCarthy now is ankle grabbed and taken to ground there by Dykeman, and Shachter here, you don't have to worry. Romalo, beautiful face wash there. He'll elude some defenders. He'll pass center stage. He's still going. Oh, eventually tripped up and taken to ground. Here's Moody now. Moody goes to his left. They want to move quickly. Here's Stubel now. Stubel splits the defense, and he is taken to ground. Great defensive play by Mike Shachter, the veteran, combined with the captain, Matt Walsh, as Stubel is slow to play the ball. Here is a great give and go between Piatek and the captain, Matt Wiles. Here's King now. King, stiff arm. He'll slide into glory. Yes! And he will jump into the crowd as well. What a feeling for him. Brett King with glory here as the Team Canada Wolverines get to the half-century point with points accumulated. There's 50 on the board now. As the Foster's replay will show exactly what happened. Here's a give and go. Oh, there was the high tackle, no call, and just desserts as Brett King will slide into glory. Beautiful play between Piatek and the captain, Matt Wiles, with that give and go. And then here's King, stiff arm, sliding his way into glory. Beauty try. And that makes 50 on the board. Light him up. Toronto, Canada's on fire here. Over 7,000 here. And what a feeling for King. The crowd is loving it every minute.
5. There's a
Yeah, mate, obviously it was a great result for Canada. You know, Stu Donlan's a dear friend of mine, and obviously you guys up here have been doing a great job with developing, you know, a lot of players. So I was very happy to be involved with the Tomahawks. Obviously the result didn't go our way today, but you know, full credit to Canada, and you know, it was a tough gig for our boys. It was always going to be tough coming up on late notice, but you know, we were beaten by a well-drilled side today, and you know, it's Canada Rugby League's definitely going in the right direction.
It's from the first minute to the 80th minute, the boys put the full effort in. It's a great result. Just shows that hard work they've done over the last 9 weeks has paid off, and they've done me real proud tonight. The way we held the ball, the way we run our lines, and just committed to everything that we do. It's been absolutely fantastic. Good luck to the Americans. They're rebuilding and stuff, but what we've done tonight has put us right on the map, and we can only build from here, and it's a good start for next year.
There you have it. History was made at Lamport Stadium. Canada come out on top 52-14 and win the Colonial Cup in 2014. All right. This episode was brought to you by Foster's, Australian for Beer, Expat Advisory Canada, the Skills Network, Novotel Hotel, and Booster Juice. All right, we'll be back next year for more of the Rugby League Show Test Match Special. Goodbye, Canada.